Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to week 4 of the ACL Call of Duty week, day 2 of it itself. We're down to our final matches of the night. Team Skyfire taking on Tranquility is one of them. 2-1 lead to Skyfire at the moment. Hardpoint Biolab, potentially the final map here in the series. Can Skyfire end it all, or will Tranquility force a game 5 for them right here? We got 13-point lead and counting to Tranquility. They've opened up to a great start and they're going to be looking to contest this one, but 3 players down for them. Scrism trying to hold the fort. SKF now take control and start getting some points on the board for them as well. Half that time is taken already, so they're going to be just working off this scrap time at the moment while trying to set up for this next hardpoint. You see 3 players in the hardpoint itself, one of them being Excite. As you can see, they're just contested from all angles. The players from Tranquility just trying to make ends meet right now. The score is tied for a moment as we do have 1 minute into this game. 23, the score being 24 points to 17. Now hardpoint now rotated over to the red stairs. 3-point difference right here, closing in the gap. Rival is going to be in that hardpoint, getting those points for his teams, or at least he was before he was blown up there by a grenade. Wolfie is going to be contesting Excite right here. Wolfie walks away victorious out of that. Barney takes down one. Same with Blue as Rival picks off a double kill to clean out that hard point. He's going to still be there as Barney and Scrism rotate over. Excite gets taken. Hopi and Rival pick off kills. Players coming from top snow. Lakey's there. All 4 players down from the squad of Tranquility, and this is a great opening play to this hardpoint from both these two teams. The score tied up once again. Nade galore central right here over onto these red stairs, but doesn't seem to bother Lakey as he gets all that hill time. Scrap time is all that remains though. It is going to be over onto that blue side up next. He's going to be waiting those last 3 seconds. So let's jump on over to Rival, who's going to be trying to go for this breach over on this hardpoint. Now he'll get shut down there by the squad of Tranquility as Barney, Scrism and Wolfie all in the hard point, waiting to get these points and getting those points to catch back up here on the scoreboard. Players contesting. It doesn't seem like he really noticed him just there, Barney, but you know, Wolfie picked him off in the end before he got shut down, and Blue able to take down that last strand of players pushing on through. Either way, Excite, hope you're picking off those shots will allow them entry into this hardpoint. 3 players in there for them. Still such a close game, going back and forth, just mere points away from each other. Right here, 2 points the difference, just slowly expanding that gap right now as Blue enters into that hardpoint and tries to get a couple of kills. Nades once again just swapping between all these players. You see all of them have nades on, all of them have those nades equipped. Just every single player has bar from 2 who are rocking the stuns, rocking those nades. That's why it's just nade central. A little bit of FPS lag there on my screen as well, which is never a great start. It does seem to be just that localized player though, as we are going to be seeing Lakey on your screen pick off 1 kill. Now he knows there's going to be a second player there with him, so he's seeing which way he wants to go about it as he tries to get a couple of shots in. Misses horribly, so he's going to be trying to make up for it. Unfortunately wasn't able to. 72 points to 69 right here. 6.5 minutes remaining as we do have Barney being the one in this hardpoint with 30 seconds remaining. Still plenty of time, and you're going to be seeing both teams going to be contesting this one. Now the team contesting over through the screen side will be SKF. Nade's coming through, will take down to Barney, but Blue will be in that hardpoint itself, contested through the side. His teammate will back him up, that being Scrism through that side entrance. Now 2 players will drop, those 2 players covering that hardpoint, and now it's up to SKF to pick off the kills and get those points once again. The score has expanded quite a bit there. As you see, the score 96 to 78. 2 seconds until it rotates to the most cluster of them all. Of course, the Biolab dead center of the hard points. Rotation number 5. As you have Lakey here, just going to be trying to get those shots out for his squad, but unfortunately, the cluster of gunfire from the squad of Tranquility just was more than enough to take him down, and you can just you either hear the nades or you see the nades exploding in people's faces. That's how many nades are being thrown right here into the Biolab until all players run out in their equipment. Either way, players dropping like flies right here, left, right, and center. Both red teams from the Sentinel squad of Skyfire and red from the Atlas squad of Tranquility. You have the score though constantly going in favor of the Tranquility side, 128 to 80. So they've increased their score gap by 48 points. Now it's closing in just a little bit, but we're up to the halfway point here in this game. 5 minutes still remaining, 3 seconds still to go in that hard point. So now resetting back over to 5. The original rotation there. Players will be trying to set up for this one, mainly being the SKF team here nice and early. Getting those nades out across as well, watching all the angles. Players on the top of the green catwalk, being able to shut him down is Lakey. Of course, taking down Scrism. Rival takes down Wolfie, watching over through blue, being able to pick off another kill. Just watching over through the alley and through this blue side, being able to work his way with those kills. It's a nice play, it's a nice vantage point to be able to have. Unfortunately, they slipped through the cracks a little bit, coming on through that ice corridor, being able to take down those players, being Barty and of course Wolfie picking off those kills and allowing themselves access into this hard point itself. 4 minutes 13 remain. It's 140 to 114, and we have Barty on your screen looking to get those kills. I thought that was going to be a double kill in the making, but it just wasn't meant to be. 114 to 142. I am looking at both teams to be setting up for this red stairs. It is once again SKF. They're there early, but it's all about being able to hold the hard points for themselves. They had one bad hard point where they weren't able to hold it. Now they've got to play catch up quite more aggressively than what they had to be doing earlier in the game. You can see, the score still closes a little bit, but then the squad of Tranquility always able to increase that gap further and further as they go in these hard points. It's up to them to hold these hard points, stop them, and prevent them from becoming cluster points. Even though it's hard to do with all that gunfire and all those players pushing in and all those grenades, but they need to get a setup. I mean, Barty just rocking on the turret and still being able to pick off kills definitely is not helping them in this cause. Either way, 22-point difference right now between these two teams. The Tranquility and the leader. Of course, you've got to remember, Tranquility are the team that need to win this map to stay alive here in the series. It's the best of 5. They're down by 1 map, 2-1. If they don't take us out, it's series over. If they do take it out, they force a map 5. So we'll see how things do play out right now. 153 points to 143. It is still extremely close as we enter into the final quarter of this game. 2 minutes 42 remaining here in this one. Hopey will be taken down. We'll swap on over to blues in this blue hard point. He will be able to pick off 1 kill, goes for the reload, and he will get taken down as a result. Wolfie will contest. The players contesting him. He'll take 1. He'll get taken down by 2, but his teammates off the spawn come on in to support him, picking off the kills that they need and keeping that lead growing for themselves. They want to hit that 180 point mark. Next step is 200. They want it. They're feeling it. They just need to hold the remainder of this blue hard point, and from their setup that they got going, they might be able to do so. But as I say that, they slip through the cracks, and SKF come on in, guns blazing, to be able to break it. Now, Barty got control of it in the end, but all that's left right now is the scrap time. 191 though to 146. The lead is most definitely in Tranquility's favour, and it's no close matter anymore. It's definitely it's growing out to be a Tranquility game. It's their game to lose right here, and SKF possibly, in these next 2 hard points can catch back up if they can get complete control. That being said, you're on that green side, you're on that Biolab side, it's going to be tricky, and they need to put 110% into this one. They need to win those gunfights, they need to get their setups down point, and they can't be broken right here, just like what happened there with blue being able to come on in. Now, while they might have been able to get that control back in the end, they're losing that crucial time that they need to be able to catch back up here in this map, and it's definitely affected them in the long run. As you can see, Barty getting that hill time is not helping them one bit. They were able to pass through that 200 point mark. 1 minute still remaining here in this hard point. Of course, 60 seconds of points still available here in this Biolab. It is going to be Excite in this hard point. Rival over in purple picking off these kills. Sorry, Excite's still going to be over on green. It hasn't even transitioned yet. Apologies for that. 208 points though to 75, as we do have 3 players from SKF picking off kills, and Rival needing to reload, kills him in the long run, as Excite is there just jumping around all over the place, looking for these players to take on down. Players contesting all over the place. Once again, there's so many entrance points here. You got orange, you got purple, you got snow, you got ice. These players have 4 different entrance points. Grenades coming in from all 4. Kills trading across the place as well. 22 seconds remaining here in this one. I do think it will be mathematically impossible regardless, especially now with this contest. And we do have a player actually unfortunately dropping out of the game. It does seem at the same time, so that was quite unfortunate. Either way, 6 seconds remaining. We'll see a Game 5 come into play, which will be, as I check that one quickly, a search and destroy on Detroit. But we will be seeing that become a 2-2, so it's always great to have 208 points to 200, so still resulting in a close scoreline at the very end of that one. But it will be going to a search and destroy Detroit map number 5 to wrap this one up for our final match of the night on stream. And we'll go to a quick break though while we wait for that to get started.